Welcome back. In the previous session, we have seen the sum of the digits of a number. Okay, and in the previous session, I told you also that this particular concept is very necessary in order to do a lot of other programs, like reverse of a number and palindrome, and also in this session, we'll see the reverse of a number. Okay, reverse of a number. Okay, so let the number is 127, so we have all these digits. Okay, and the reverse reverse number is k 721, right? Okay, so this particular concept, again, a little bit of explanation. Some of the digits we have seen that if in order to find each of these digits, okay, we are using the concept. In order to find out, we get the remainder, and then we get the division, okay, and then we have the sum. Okay, so this will be required because we need the digit, otherwise we cannot reverse the digit. So but the sum we are not required, so I'm removing this. Okay, sum, it is not required. Okay, and this is not the sum of the digits. Okay, the reverse a number. Okay, great. Now you see, each time I'm getting 7. Okay, right, sorry, each time first of all, 1 2 27 mode of 10, we get 7. Okay, then we get 12, so 7, 2 and 1. Okay, so first we get this get the first digit, then we get, sorry, if you see like this, I'm talking, this is the first digit, the end digit. Okay, the least. Okay, right, the unit place, then the 10 place, the 100 place, like that, right? So now this unit place, okay, which one have been the least one, okay, will be in the most significant, right? So that means in this particular example, 1271 number, this after this they reverse. Okay, the reverse have to become 7 to 1. Okay, and when we are dividing it, we are getting first 7, then we are getting 2, then we are getting 1. Okay, so how are you going to do that, right? So that means I need to generate the number, right? So what I will going to do, I create one rev. Okay, right, reverse number, and I write rev. Okay, multiplied, okay, by 10, okay, plus 7. Okay, right? So what I'm saying, because each time when I move from here, unit to 10, it is increment by 10. Okay, then from 10 to 100, again it is increment by 10. Again, if you have a digit, suppose say 2, from 100 to 1000, again you have to be incremented by 10. But initially it is 0. Initially it is 0, then it is 10, then it is 100, then it is, okay, 1000, like that. So each time it is incremented by 10, but initially incrementation is 0, not 10. Okay, so that means this particular rev, initially we have to put nothing but equal to 0. So that means we will have here like this, 0 multiplied by 10 plus 7, it will be equal to 7. Correct? So next again we see, next again we write rev, okay, equal to rev, okay, multiplied by 10, okay, plus 2, right? So that means we are getting this, right? Okay, this 7 is nothing but the ram. This 7, sorry, okay, this 7 is nothing but ram, so I can write here, sorry, as rem. Okay, because we are making it generalized, right? Okay, so ram. Okay, fine. Yes, so I put here, so this, so here also we put it, ram, rem. Okay, so now what will happen, what is the value of rev? The value of rev is 7. So here we have now 7 multiplied by 10 plus 2, which will be equal to give you 72, right? So again I will copy this. Then I put here, so now rev will be equal to 72. Okay, this will be 72 multiplied by 10 plus 1 is 720, plus 1 is 721. And now we reach what? Num is equal to 0, right? Each time we are doing it. So num now will become 0, because, right, 127, num will become 0, and we stop. So the previous concepts is still there. We get the digit. Okay. In the previous sum of the digits we are adding it. Now here what we need is to reverse. So as I was telling, this is the unit, so it in a zeros place, this is a 10 place, this is the 100 place, and the difference between each of this is nothing but 10, right? Right, so you come here, it's a 10, then again if you multiply it by 10 it become 100, if you multiply it by 100 it will become 1000, again multiplied by 1000, if you multiply 10 it will become what, 10,000, multiply 10 it will become 1 lakh. So what I have done is now multiplying, okay, multiplied by 10. Yes, so initially as I was telling you, initially nothing, it is 0, so that is why it is 0, this one is 0. Okay, right, if this particular itself could have been 10, this could have been 100, like I'm just giving an example, then it could have been here 1, okay, and then 1 into 10, and then okay, but it is not like that, because this is initially it is a single digit, right? Okay, unit place, so unit place means we are putting it to the 0. 0 multiplied by 10 is nothing but 0, plus remainder we give it 7. Right, now next time it will be incremented by 10, right? So incremented by 10, so 7 into 10, 70, plus remainder is 72. So again 72 will be incremented by 10, and then again with the remainder we get this, because each, I was telling you, each of this, the entire concept is that only, the unit place, the 10 place, the 100 place, the difference is 100, and in the unit place, okay, when you're saying it is the 0, so that's why we have this particular first initially as 0, right? So now let's go back to the program, and this all statement are same, these are also same, so I remove this. Okay, now we don't require the sum because we are finding the reverse. Okay, so I declare another variable called as rev. Okay, right, if somebody has not seen the previous video, so here what I am doing is that I am taking one number, I'm scanning, okay, take the number itself, and then I put the while loop, while num greater than 0, okay, as I explained. Okay, right, because once it is 0 we'll be stopping up, right? So ram remainder we are finding num mode of 10, and then num again you're dividing by 10 so that we can move in, you can reduce the number, right? Okay, so that we get the next digit itself. Now here what we are doing, let's first we did the sum, now here we will be going to reverse it, right? So I put here rev, okay, equal to rev multiplied by 10, okay, plus rem. Okay, so rev should be equal to 0, that is what, right? So I save it and then I execute. Okay, semicolon. Great. So save, and I'm running it. So my number is 127. Okay, and now it should give me 721. Oh, okay. I have to change this also, right? And I put it sum also. Okay, great. So now it is the reverse of a number. Sorry, the reverse of a number is nothing but not sum here. It is REV. Okay, great. So now I save this. Okay, now let me execute. So 127, so I get 721. Very good. Okay, let me take another example. Let's just say 1 2 3 4, it should be 4 3 2 1. Yes, 4 3 2 1. Okay, so I hope this is clear, right? So what we are doing, reverse, right? Reverse multiplied by 10 plus the RAM. So this is something which you need to understand. Okay, why we are doing it? Because as I was telling, there is a difference of 10 itself, but in the initially the unit place, okay, it is the 0, right? So that is the reason why I am putting rev into 10, because every time it is incrementing by 10, but initially, okay, there is no, or it is a unit, okay, single unit place, so itself, so this is equal to 0, right? So first it will come 7, then it will be 7 into 2, 7 into 10, it will be equal to 70, as what is example, plus 2 72, 72 into 10, 720 plus 1, it will equal to 721, and we get the reversed number. Okay, thank you.